So we just talked about moving heavy and light objects. On our string instruments, we have a very light object on this side of the instrument and a very heavy object on this side of the instrument. The question is, how much do they weigh? How much weight are we trying to move? When I put the cell phone in Lauren's hand, it was a fairly dense but fairly small object, so it felt a certain thing. If she wanted to throw my phone across the room, it would have taken X amount of effort. It would have taken a lot less effort for her to throw the marker across the room, right? And maybe I would have preferred that than her sending my cell phone across the room. So if there was only a way for us to know the different weights of the strings. So I've been teaching, again, for a long time, and I've been asking people, what is the weight differential between your lightest string and your heaviest string? Is it 1.2, 1.5, 1.8, 2.2, any one of these numbers? Most people settle in around here. They think that the heaviest string on the instrument is about 2 times as heavy as the lightest string on the instrument. Well, if that's true, then we can make really, really good results. If it's not true, we need to know that. So if there's only a way for us to figure that out, well, fortunately, there is. If we imagine the strings as long cylinders, we can use math to figure out the mass of the string. Pi r squared times the height. I know you thought this was a music video, but here we are. We're talking about math. Fortunately, all our strings are the same length. You take away height. Fortunately, pi is an unchanging variable. So the difference in the volume of the strings, and let's be generous here and assume that the strings are kind of made of the same material, that the A and the C strings are made of similar materials. So we're just trying to find the volume difference between the strings is radius squared. So if this C string is twice as wide or big as the A string, radius-wise, it will be 4 times as heavy. Do you know that on a viola, the C string is actually somewhere closer to 3 times, like 2.4 to 2.6 times as heavy? So that means the C string mass is actually 6 to 7 times heavier than the A string. And we're going to have some demonstrations to show how that might sound or feel.